Welcome to Couch Time with Sonja, the Grace season. This episode is Battle of the Sexes versus. This episode will explore the double standards that plague our society when it comes to men and women. It seems to be an ideology as old as time for the most part, and this episode will break that down from cheating and how society has different views for women versus men, communication, and finally emotions. This episode is sure to be an emotionally revealing one indeed. Let's take it to the couch. Welcome back to Couch Time with Sonja. If you missed episode 1 of Versus, you have to go back and watch. It is on cheating. And can you imagine with the men versus the women, how that conversation went? It was good. Go back and watch it. But this episode, we are talking about finances between men and women, because there's a difference, and also male egos. So I've got to reintroduce my guest again. We have Jamie. Hello, Jamie.
Hello, Sonja. So glad to be back.
Thank you. We have MC Lotto.
Hey, y'all. It's MC Lotto, the comedian, and you know what the women doing? Representing. Already. Yeah, baby.
We have Marvin.
Hello, Marvin Young here, the actor. How y'all doing?
And we have Sid, known as Bishop.
Thank y'all for allowing me to come back. I'm excited about this next segment.
It's going to be good. Y'all ready?
Yes, we
All
are.
right. I am here as a moderator, but you know I have to put my 2 cents in every now and then as well. So we are going to talk about finances. Is it true that there's a difference with how men handle finances as opposed to how women handle finances? And we've got to start with who I know has a lot to say about this topic. MC Lotto, chime in.
Woo! Thank you so much for
Come on, Robin.
Yeah, come on. I got you, Batman. So here's the thing. As a woman, a single woman, the issue that I have is that men feel like they don't or should not have to pay more, pay for the dates, pay for, or even some of the things that the uptake for us to be a woman. I simply disagree with this 50-50 culture. I'm not opposed to paying my part and giving my part or doing my part in any sense, but I'm an old traditional. I want to cook and I want to clean and go to the grocery store and that sort of thing, but I also want to be taken care of as well. Though I don't want to have, don't shortcome me of some sort of an allowance. If I'm going to get my nails done, it's every 2 weeks, and it's a known thing. You should have no objection to, giving such of an allowance. Like there shouldn't be this thing that, we're equal. A lot of times in any industry, men make more money salary wise. Not only that, y'all spend less. Y'all Marvin got on a shirt, a watch, shoes, and socks. Like, that's it, y'all. It ain't really too much. I got on all kind of extra stuff. This makeup, this is from MAC. It's not cheap. Marvin, you got makeup on over there?
No, ma'am.
No, you don't.
No,
I may have to girdle this thing up. That's another bill. I'm just saying there's so many things that we, in addition to, look at my girl Jamie, look at that belt. They don't have no fancy belt on like that. So, and you know what? Bishop tried to say, yeah. He got a couple.
He got
a couple
2
items.
rings, 3 bracelets, a watch, 6 chains.
But here's the thing, Jamie. He keep that same little 6. He gonna wear that with every outfit. We have an abundance. We got jewelry that we
Exactly.
wear. Oh, not
We got style.
For
Doc.
certain
Talk about it.
situations.
Exactly.
We got style.
But Bishop, you don't have no makeup. You ain't wearing no makeup.
So we heard what she said.
My bad. Y'all heard me loud too.
So
my
come
bad.
on. What do you think about what MC Lotto had to say?
I don't think there's a difference in the way we handle money. I think that was your original statement. So I don't know which one we're gonna deal with. We're gonna deal with the one MC Lot Lotto talked about.
And then handle what I asked.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So it would be, for me, I'm a very traditional man as well.
Yes.
So I don't have a problem providing, and I'm going to provide.
Come on, going
It goes to that ego thing. I was created like God.
Yeah.
So because I was created like God, I'm created to provide, protect, and so I want to do that. That's an ego. I want to provide for mine. Now, if you got a 50,
Mine's with a Z. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, because
do it,
he
man.
said
Y'all know
he-
what y'all
Okay, hold on. Remember what we said? We are going to allow each person to have their own conversation without interrupting Jamie. Go ahead, Bishop.
mine's with a Z. How about that? Mine's
Okay,
with a
I'm
Z. Yeah, I'm
sorry.
going to provide for mine. Since you went there, yeah. But anyway, no. So to answer your question, that comes from, what you established from the beginning, or what you leave yourself open to. It's kind of like it's what you're going to accept.
I have a question, because he brought up a good point. What if I meet somebody and that situation is we're just here, we're just doing this, and then it progresses, right? Like I feel like, again, when I meet somebody, I'm not like pay for everything like on day one, unless they want you. But what if it progresses? I feel like there's a problem where people are like, well, when I met you, it wasn't like that. But it's like, now we here. Like if we go progress, you should progress as well and now understand the providing role that you should take. Maybe, you don't always meet somebody on day one and know, oh, this is gonna be deeper than this. But after spending time with them, it gets deeper. But then sometimes they don't equate that to, oh, okay, let me help you.
Now, have y'all made it that gradually, or is it just you made it to this point and you expecting him to be at the point that you at?
I feel like it's a gradual move, but it doesn't. I feel like I've heard this before, and not to take over for it, but I've heard that when we met, it wasn't like that before.
I think that's whack. I think that's whack. The way to kind of dive into it, I'm traditional. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm traditional, but I'm also not opposed to a woman having her own. So I love a woman that's a go-getter, that's somebody that's doing something, especially something positive, and having her own money. Because I'm going to pay for it anyway, but sometimes the gesture is sometimes just nice.
Yeah. I reach for my wallet here.
Yeah, even if you're going to fake and pull out your card, like, nah, babe, I got it. I'll take
not
care of it.
pulling out
But it's just the fact of,
Don't get
I like that. I like that. And even with the traditional side, not even from from the finances part, even from home, I like cleaning up and folding clothes too. She ain't gotta do all that all the time. Like, it's a team effort for me.
Amen.
So, it's
So is it
our
a
house,
financial team effort? Because I know some people that do 50-50. I know some people that the man is he does everything. And I know some people that the woman does the majority.
I guess it just comes down to, what works.
think-
So is there
I think it's who's more able to do it. For me,
you think?
see, the 50-50 don't work for me. That's one thing. That don't work for me. Number two, I don't deal with independent women. I'm not dating an independent woman.
What do you mean by that?
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, hold on a minute, because we have to come back to that. Yeah. Let me tell you, you see how they just transition into a conversation that's going to take a long time? We will be right back after
Right
this
back.
commercial. So come on back. Society now, to say the word, you take your place, is like you placing me at a certain particular place. No, what you would say is, are you okay with submitting to me, meaning,
Presented by Sincerely Judy. Premieres this January.
and welcome back. Man, woo! During the commercials, conversations are just so good. But we have to go back to what Bishop said. He does not deal with an independent woman.
And go.
And of course, Jamie came in to eat him up. So hold on, Jamie. Let's see what Bishop has to say. Go ahead, Bishop. Yes, hold up, MC Lotto.
As I was trying to say earlier, I don't do 50-50. I don't believe in 50-50. That's not Bible.
You like that part.
It's not concrete. I would never date an independent woman. An independent woman, this is what I mean when I say independent. You scoot up closer so you can understand. I'm gonna look you in your eyes, make sure you get this.
I want you to, that's what
Right.
I want you
So an independent woman has this mindset that I don't need a man. All I want a man for is just sex. And you have to deal with
Oh, wow. Ooh, ain't even letting the man finish. Ain't even letting the man finish.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
So an independent woman thinks I got it. I don't need a man. I got my own. I don't need nobody else. Blah blah blah. So the traditional men that Lotto is referring to, if you're independent, you're not going to get that traditional man. You're going to get a man who says 50-50 there. Since you got it, since I'm independent, I don't really need. All right then, 50-50 there. But a traditional man,
Right.
he wants to provide. He's going to provide. He's going to work hard to provide. Whatever his wife offer, yeah, she's my helpmeet. So what I said earlier, I don't have a problem with my wife, or if I wasn't married and I had a girlfriend and she said, hey, I'm going to pay for the meal. I pay for the meal. We married. Your money is my money, and my money is your money. So it's still my money that you're paying with. You just got to the car quicker.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Come on, Jamie.
But when you say an independent woman,
That's
see,
all
because
she heard.
that's making me nervous in my
Because
spirit.
we're not talking about you being single. I'm not talking about you being single now. That's what you getting confused
No,
with.
that's
All right.
not what I'm getting.
I'm
No,
sorry.
go
sorry,
ahead and tell me
interrupt
what you. Tell me again. You're just saying an independent woman, so you don't want your wife to what?
I think having
Or you don't want-
independent.
What he said,
I won't date. I wouldn't date an independent woman.
And what's your definition?
The definition of independent woman is a woman who don't think I don't need a man in my life. I don't need a man. Okay, well then.
So that's what you think an
then-
independent woman is?
Yeah, a woman who think I
Now,
got
what-
it. I got it for myself. I don't need no
Is
help.
that the ghetto dictionary version of an independent woman? Because what woman said, why does that make a woman independent? That's not an independent woman. A
he
woman
said
that says,
that's
I don't
his
need,
definition.
that's your definition.
That is what you asked me for, right?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So
I'm
when
just
you
trying to
hear a
make
woman
I wasn't trying to
say
be like
that
sarcastic.
I don't need a man, that's your definition of an independent woman. Okay.
Well, give us yours. Give us
Yeah,
yours.
give me
It's only
yours.
right. It's only right that you give us
give me
yours.
yours.
Jamie.
I mean, an independent woman is, I feel like someone that is able to take care of herself and does not need a man, but does not mean she doesn't want a man to be a provider or does not want a man to be a man.
To me, you're self-sufficient until that man comes. So
What's
when-
wrong
There's a
with
difference.
that?
Okay, he
I'm
made a good
confused.
difference.
It's a big difference.
That's a good one.
Are you open? I guess, Jamie, are you open to
So-
if this man comes, can we not be?
So now, can you get back in your place and
Whoa,
be the woman?
whoa. What do you mean by
And
your
be the
place?
woman?
Place?
Place.
Please,
We got
Soldier
places.
Boy in here somewhere. Please,
Hello?
Let me
Soldier Boy have place.
He not talking to us.
So you know, in society now, to say the word you take your place is like you placing me at a
Somewhere.
certain particular place. No, what you would say is, are you okay with submitting to me, meaning allowing me
gonna
to
be-
provide for you?
Oh, they're gonna play wordplay now.
Allowing you to
Serious.
play. No.
I don't believe it's word.
You know how right now, it's not really wordplay. You know right now, this society, the moment that you hear, a woman hears a man say, take your place.
So you
That's
think I'm
because-
thinking about the bedroom, kitchen?
Well, listen,
That's-
that's because
that's
that's the
a
way
black woman.
society, no.
No.
That's the way society
That's like, okay.
has kind of made
Bishop,
it to
don't
be.
do us.
No.
I just want to
Made
know
it to
because
me.
if he's
I
that,
really mean, I meant to say what I said. I didn't.
We
I'm not
respect that.
apologizing for it. I believe that it's wordplay, and so it's deal with maturity. That's wordplay. Take your places. Be the woman that God created you to be. Let me be, and I have to take my place at being the man, the head that God told me. Now, you can use another word because it makes you feel good. Then use it. I'm not opposed to it, but it's still gonna ball down to place.
And
My place is here, headship.
All
Your
position.
place is here.
All position.
That's what it. All position.
I would love
whichever
position.
one.
Position
And I
is
agree
better.
with that.
So take your position.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. How you feel?
If
Tony?
you doing it
Position?
like that, I'm gonna take my place.
I look at you. What?
And if you will set those criterias, because there are so many men who are not in their right place
That's
or
good.
in their right position
That's good.
because of what they are allowed to do.
That's good.
If you stop allowing them to do it,
I have a question.
Just
But I
like-
don't think
just like-
that has anything to do with my independence. I'm sorry.
no, it
I was
doesn't.
married to a
It
man
doesn't.
that paid every single bill. I
doesn't.
didn't even know what a mailbox was. I didn't even know. I better not open the bill.
that's
Okay.
I'm not talking about that.
But it has nothing to do with my independence. I still am a playwright. I still have an 821 credit score. I still have 2 cars. I still have 3 businesses. My children have businesses. So that's why I can't really relate to the part of you saying I don't want an independent woman.
I just explained what I meant by independent.
Okay.
So now you ought to be able to understand it.
Okay, well I
Yes.
understand
I'm
it.
not
And I
talking-
would
I'm not talking
take
about an
my position.
Yeah, I'm not talking
or my
about an
place.
independent woman who, she got her own business. I want you to have your own business.
Okay, there it is.
Okay, but that's not
But I
how
don't
it
ever want
came.
you. But I don't ever want you to lose sight on. Well, you don't run now. I make more money than you. I don't care how much money you make.
But I want to ask you a question though, Jamie. I want to ask Jamie a question though. You know how your reaction was the moment that you heard him say that? Your reaction immediately went left. But did your reaction immediately go left only because of what you've seen, how you know people, how men sometimes take it, or from your experiences with others?
No, because I mean, I actually had a man that was like him, what he's saying, but I just think I had a problem with, I don't want no independent woman. That, or just saying a woman that says, I don't need no
Play on
man.
words.
You know,
I used the wrong word again.
Right.
Okay.
That's all it was.
How about that? Did that help you?
That was good. That was
did.
good. We are going to take a quick commercial break, and our last segment, when we return, is going to be on male egos. We'll be right back. Let's be honest with the definition of ego. You know, if we're
We gonna do well. We gonna do the ghetto version. Know it all. Like,
No, not that I know it all. No. I'm saying I think society, we have gotten the wrong idea of ego.
Hi, I'm Eric, the Men's Health NP and CEO of Priority Male LLC, where men's health is the priority. Here at Venus Restorative Health and Wellness Center, we have a great partnership with Dr. Marcel Thompson, where we take a holistic approach combined with integrative medicine and aesthetics care to provide premier men's health and wellness services here in the city of Houston.
And not only do we see men's health, we also see women's health. And we use integrative medicine approach along with traditional medicine approach to come up and design a very unique treatment plan. We're located at 4914 Bissonnet Street, Bel Air, Texas, or visit us at venuscenters.com, where vitality meets longevity.
You can also check us out at PriorityMaleLLC.com, where men's health is the priority. Give us a call today at 713-623-1414 to book your appointment. They're going fast. See you soon.
Welcome back to Couch Time with Sonja for our final segment of Versus. Whew, men versus the women, and it has been heated up in here. But it's been so good. But also, we have understood some things too. Misunderstandings can happen all the time unless communication is happening. And wouldn't you agree? We're communicating. We're communicating. And so this final segment is on male egos. And so I really want to start. I'm going to allow the women to start on this one since it is about male egos. And so really, what do you have to say about male egos? What do you want to say to our men?
Oh, Jamie.
Go ahead, Robin.
Oh, did they just play ping pong?
No, we ready.
Because we stay
but
ready,
I
so
feel
we
like
don't have to get
should
ready.
rebuttal them. Can we start?
Yeah,
with
I
Marvin?
really
Okay,
think.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Marvin.
Yes.
What do you think about the male ego? Tell me what your thoughts are.
The male ego.
And be honest about it.
Honestly, it's a gift and a curse. Because if the male ego, if you're too strong, you're not approachable, and if you're too weak, then they can run all over you. So the male ego, it's kind of a hit or miss, but I think every man should have it because I think it sets not only the dominance, what shows your dominance, but also it shows as a man who you are. You need to have some sort of, ego. You should feel some type of way about yourself. Otherwise, nobody else is going to feel a certain way. Nobody's going to see you as being confident. Nobody's going to see you as being, a man or what have you. So I think it's very important.
Good point, Marvin. All right, Bishop.
It's a good thing. It comes from God. It was created. God gave it to us to have an ego. Now, how you deal with, how you massage that ego, because a man needs his ego massaged. And as long as he has that ego massaged regular, then he can kind of control it. It's when it's out of control, as he said, I don't know if it's a bless, it can be not necessarily a curse, but sometimes our ego can get in the way.
That's where we
it can-
ready to chime in. We ready.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes a male ego can supersede some of the other qualities that are important, such as listening, or communicating. I feel like those things unfortunately are left behind because of the male ego, not wanting to listen, not wanting to take advice, not wanting to hear us. We want to better you and your career. And we think that it would be a good option. Babe, have you ever considered, or did you know? And the male ego sometimes can stand in the way of you hearing us out.
No, I think that's a double-edged sword. No, I think we're talking about two different things now. That has nothing to do with my ego.
Okay.
If you are talking to me and you're trying to encourage me to do something, now we have a trust issue. I don't trust you.
Okay.
So when I don't trust you, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to, I may take advice and I may not. That's a trust issue. That's not an ego issue.
I feel like sometimes ego, though, also is it is confidence. Y'all are in agreement that it is confidence.
It is confidence.
And so I think that the reason I feel that way is that because they're so sure and so confident that they don't want to hear me, or not just me, but hear a woman suggestion. And I know you're saying trust, and that can be applied to some situations, but I also still hold tight to the fact that the male ego sometimes makes you less vulnerable or less capable of being able to hear the suggestions and that sort of thing.
I agree, because for me it is an ego on my side, because I had to learn growing up that sometimes a woman, sometimes when she interjects or just has advice, sometimes it's not to discredit me or belittle me or anything like that. It's really to help me grow or maybe see something I didn't see.
But the ego, you know what I mean?
The ego would get in the way and be like, hold on, I'm doing this. You don't know nothing about this. Why
That's
are you
all I'm
telling
saying.
me? So I had to really check that at the door. Because for me, growing up, and I have a family full of uncles and dads and all that. So, I had to really learn what that meant. you know, because I know I'm calling it what it is as far as a male ego. Sometimes we can get in the way and you can't tell us nothing.
That's true.
Woo! Come on now.
And vice versa. Sometimes women, we can't talk to y'all either.
Well, that's okay. We
Jamie.
can agree to
Well,
disagree.
he agreed with us. He agreed with us. That's all that matters.
I'll get you a little bit.
Time causes men to lose everything. I've seen men lose everything because of their ego. Trying to prove something to the next man or the next woman. I've seen it. Because your ego, because somebody said, man, you're not going to do that, or that woman said that, or that woman, you know, and with women, the submissive part and the place we're supposed to be in, we don't, sometimes we don't let our egos drive us in relationships the majority of the time. Come on, don't play with me today.
Yeah.
Come on, that's not true. Y'all will. Your homeboy will talk you up and you, man, I ain't finna mess with her no more, dog. I ain't gonna be with her no more, dog.
Y'all try to
And
change
you
the
at
toilet
home
paper in
somewhere
the bathroom. Now all of a sudden my toilet paper is pink. I started off with white. But since you like, you know, you
That's
feel the
an ego thing?
bathroom and the living room is your area, you want it to be certain colors.
But does that have anything to do with ego?
I feel
Does
like
that have
for me,
anything
it
to
does.
do with the...
Let's be
we're
honest
going to be-
with the definition of ego. You know,
Webster.
if we're
Go ahead.
So we're gonna do Webster? We're gonna do the ghetto
You know it
version?
all. Like, what is
no,
it?
not that I know it all.
Okay.
No. I'm saying, I think society, we have gotten the wrong idea of ego.
Okay.
Okay, possibly.
We here for it. Let's
We
see it.
have a certain level that a man is supposed to have, a certain level of confidence,
Yes.
but they also have to be able to be willing to admit when they may be wrong.
Yes.
And I think
And
that
that's
sometimes
hard.
that's an issue where a man has an issue saying, I'm wrong.
Most of the time.
Is that an ego thing though? Isn't that, can we agree that that is an ego thing?
I do think that's an
Okay,
ego thing.
that was the point that I wanted to make.
No, it's
I
true.
think that's an ego
Not
thing.
true. That's not true. Don't say
So
that.
this is what I want to say.
You're trying to
Wait,
generalize everything. And you
true.
cannot
We can't
You
generalize.
generalized when you said, I don't want my woman to be independent.
No, I didn't
You
generalize.
generalized.
Well,
I
no,
didn't-
hold on.
I didn't say
That's what he
every
wants,
man
though. He
said
don't
his
want that.
woman.
Yeah.
I didn't say every man. That's generalizing. I said me, Sid Johnson.
That's right.
Oh, you don't want an independent woman.
I didn't generalize.
You don't
When
want an
generalize it,
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that
I
means?
think y'all need to understand.
She got a bad-
Listen to what she's saying to you, because that's not.
What is so important, I think, especially with this is what's beautiful. Do you see what's happening right here on the set of Couch Time with Sonja? On the couch, we have discussions, and we openly have discussions. And I think that that's what we should be doing in our homes, in our businesses, in our churches. We need to talk, and we need to talk it out. Doesn't mean you always have to agree.
That's right.
Be okay agreeing and agree to disagree. It has been wonderful being with you. I thank all of my guests. I love you all. We will be back next week. Don't you miss it. I won't have these. I will have something new. See you soon.